Hi there, and welcome to the EarlyON. My name is Deanna, and I am a resource consultant at Lansdowne Children's Center. Today, I am going to talk about school readiness skills, specifically looking at fine motor skills, while also giving some examples of activities parents and educators can focus on at home and in the child care centers to promote this development. Motor skills are a function that involve precise movement of muscles with an intention to perform a specific task. Motor skills can be broken into two categories: fine motor and gross motor. Fine motor skills can be defined as the ability to make movements using small muscles in our hands and wrists. We may not pay close attention to these skills in ourselves, as they usually come naturally, but in reality they are quite complex. It takes coordination between our brain and muscles to create these movements, which will also assist in the development of gross motor skills, which are large muscle movements like running and walking, just to name a few. Having motor control will give children the ability to explore the world around them, which leads to many other areas of development. We consistently rely on motor movements throughout life, and for children beginning school, fine motor skills play a large role. Kids will use fine motor skills to do many tasks such as holding a crayon, stacking blocks, beating, using scissors, pulling zippers, and many more things throughout the day. Some children may have difficulties or delays when it comes to fine motor development, so it is important to monitor these skills as well as overall development. Motor difficulties can be addressed in a variety of different ways. For some children, it is as simple as teaching them the activity, such as how to properly hold scissors. In some cases, overall development and maturity will allow the child to successfully master the task. For other children, it may take repetition or early intervention. As parents and educators, we can do a number of things to help children develop these skills, most of which can be done at home through activities your child may find fun and interesting. One activity that is great for fine motor is Play-Doh. Seen often in most child care centers, Play-Doh is a great opportunity to encourage children to develop and strengthen their fine motor skills. While engaging with the children, we can encourage them to squeeze, pinch, stretch, and roll snakes or worms. You can also have your child cut the Play-Doh with scissors, which will of course help with cutting skills also needed for school. Another activity that can assist in the child's fine motor development is using tweezers to put small items into empty water bottles. Prepare a clean empty bottle and have a small item of choice ready in a bowl. You can use pom-poms, Cheerios, rice, or beads. Encourage the child to use the tweezers to pick up the items carefully and place them into the top of the bottle. This will also enhance their coordination and focus, as they will be required to concentrate when bringing the item from the bowl and placing it into the small opening of the water bottle. Aside from activities that are set up like the previous examples, everyday activities that your child may be interested in can be beneficial to fine motor development. Things like Lego, building blocks, and using small figurines all require the child to use a pincer grasp, allowing them to use and strengthen their fine motor skills. Even everyday routines will help the child develop their fine motor skills, such as doing up their shoes, pulling up their zippers while dressing, or using utensils at the table during meal times. These skills begin to develop right from infancy through finger feeding, grabbing toys, finger painting, pointing, etc. Every child is different in their development, but through everyday activities and play, we can continuously encourage their development right from infancy to preparing them for kindergarten. Thank you for watching our EarlyON Parent Information Session.
A resource consultant from the Early Integration Program is available to talk to you should you want more information, support, or to discuss any concerns or questions you may have. Please contact us by email at eip@lansdownecc.com or by phone at 519-753-3153. Ask reception if you can speak to a resource consultant.